Good morning. I'm Giovanni Hampton filling in for Shonda Knight. Welcome to Leon County Today with Sheriff Walt McNeil. Sheriff, hello.
Hi, I'm glad to see you here. Our topic today I think is going to be one that people are really interested in. We start talking about some of our digital age things that are taking place in our community and how we're trying to keep our kids safe. I don't know any topic we're going to talk about that's greater than one that focuses on taking care of our children. Today, we've got Jeff Griggs here, and he's going to talk about some of the things that he's done with his company and some of the progress they made. And obviously, for us in law enforcement, it's all about our connection back to our community and the assets we have, and to maximize the impact of those assets. And today's segment is going to be tremendously helpful to our students and to our families out there.
Yeah, and of course, and we know, this topic is not just for the parents, and so for those who are listening, this can be for your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, and even those who are in the school systems, that game addiction, being online, AI, how far it's going, what's going to happen in the future. And so this is going to be an exciting conversation. We know Jeff is really familiar with this topic.
Yes. And it's not about scaring parents either. It's not about getting our kids against the parents. It's all of us working together, understanding what the hazards are out there, what the pitfalls are, and then getting an environment where we navigate around those things to make our kids and ourselves a lot safer.
Right, and so for those who may not be familiar with the topic, we're talking game addiction, Your Children's World. We're meeting with Jeff Griggs, who is the founder of Your Children's World. Right after this break, we will come back with a video introducing what the concept is, how it's developed, and how this episode will help you be more informed about what's going on with your children, how they should operate online, and just the many things that you may not know as a parent just to keep them safe. Right, Sheriff?
Absolutely. It's about keeping our kids safe. Looking forward to the tape.
Coming up next, we will have Jeff Griggs with Your Children's World.
Good morning. This is Sergeant Sean Edwards with the Leon County Sheriff's Office Recruiting Unit, and this is your Safety Tip Tuesday.
When recovering from a disaster, the first steps you take after are crucial. Verify your insurance coverage and don't rely on a contractor to tell you what's covered. Before you commit to anything, use online review sites you trust to see what others are saying. Be skeptical of anyone promising immediate cleanup or repairs. Never pay for repairs in full until the work is completed and you are satisfied with the job.
And that was your safety tip. Have a nice day.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side. By your side. And every day is a different day. Everything is in everything. Even when you think things could never ever be the same, don't be scared of the world, I'll be here to stay. By your side. Even when your heart ain't listening, or your mind takes you a different way, towards a different path, all you gotta do is sit and ask. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
When the adults in a child's life talk early and often about the dangers of underage drinking, the message gets stronger every time.
I'll be by your side.
Talk. They hear you.
Hey everybody, it's gonna be just plain hot out there.
In 70-degree weather, it takes only minutes for the inside of your car to heat up like an oven. At 104 degrees, heat stroke begins, followed by loss of consciousness. Every year, almost 40 children die of heat stroke after being forgotten in a vehicle. A simple change in daily routine is often the cause. Look before you lock. Brought to you by Kids in Cars.
Through research, many discussions with professional counselors, and common sense, here are 5 important parenting guidelines to follow. For some, it might be to implement. For others, it might be like pulling teeth. Yet they are vital to see guidelines and boundaries. Always know their passwords on all of their digital hardware, including cell phones, laptops, iPads, desktops. Always keep phones at night, along with all the other digital devices when they go to bed. They will still be there in the morning. Learn how to monitor their search histories, social media, and the online video games they play. Consider tracking apps and GPS locators for your children's phones and all other digital devices. Consider thoughtfully. Love your children always. Listen to them. Care for their needs, yet it is not about being their buddy, nor giving in to their every desire. These parenting actions help you regain control and bring normalcy into your children's digital world.
Welcome back. What you just saw is why we're here today. Today we're with Jeff Griggs, founder of Your Children's World. Jeff, tell us about your organization, Your Children's World.
I was at a meeting where you were speaking at the NEBA meeting, along with the police chief and at the time and state attorney, and y'all said the needs out there is to educate parents, grandparents, guardians with what's going on in the digital world. It's causing violence, fallout, all kinds of things, Sheriff, is happening. You need to be aware of what your kids are looking at. Grandparents, what your grandkids look at. The digital world, that's a virtual world they live in. To them, it's so real, and they get to manipulate it, cause different outcomes. Many factors come into play. It's intoxicating. Like a movie gives you an escape, and they have a lot of pressures too with worrying about the world ahead.
Yeah, Jeff, let's talk about that in more detail, if you would. What exactly are we talking about when we talk about digital addiction, and what's all involved in that, and how does it affect our children?
Well, our brochure itself, at the very top of it, has Stop Digital Addiction. The school board put 100 in all 47 schools just to get the message out. It's social media and online video games, and not that they're all bad, Sheriff, yet they're inherent dangers. And if you don't know that your child at 2 in the morning, you're asleep and it's Friday night, and they're on their gaming, playing with people in other countries, and maybe even taking a credit card to buy different things and give apps, and cyber security comes into play, and stalking. My son committed suicide being cyber bullied. He played 80 hours in 4 days. He had several things distressing. It's on the website itself, but that's what happened. And it's just, you can't guard your kids 24/7, but the internet is that.
So Jeff, what have you seen, and what has been some of the outcomes that you've seen with respect to dealing with our kids?
We have a testimony on our website of a lady that I won't say, we're gonna see it the second half. It's just phenomenal. Well, she said, I got my son back. People are not realizing, we're not saying cut the cord, we're saying get balance in the home. Balance in the home between what they do.
Jeff, what are some of your objectives?
Of bringing awareness, resources, and solutions. We want you to be aware of the virtual world your children live in, your grandkids live in. We want you to know that there are resources available, and you can go to the website at the bottom and grab them all.
Now, Jeff, what are some of the things you're doing with law enforcement in about 30 seconds?
Well, these brochures themselves are very valuable. All the schools in Leon County has these up front desk. Y'all bought another 5,000. Your deputies are giving them out, helping people get information, basically. It helps parents and grandparents and guardians to have information about the digital world, and that includes AI, of course.
Thank you, Jeff. Coming up, we're going to talk about AI and the role it serves in preventing digital addiction, identifying when a child is heading towards unhealthy TAC issues. After the break.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy? I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you'd get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Human trafficking is slavery.
And it happens all over America.
Any child, any woman, any man could potentially become a victim of human trafficking.
I am a victim of labor trafficking.
I was a victim of child sex trafficking, but now I own my body.
Human trafficking is any kind of forced labor.
It can happen to anybody.
I am a mother.
I am an author.
I am a son.
I'm an advocate.
I am an educator.
I'm a sister.
I am a brother.
I'm so much more than what happened to me.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am outspoken.
I am compassionate.
I am a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor of human trafficking.
At the Florida Sheriff's Association, we are able to serve our sheriffs and Floridians thanks to our members' support. The FSA Member Perks program was created to give back to our members for all that they do. Members enjoy savings on restaurants, vacations, golf courses, car rentals, healthcare, movie tickets, theme parks, online shopping, and more. With over 300,000 offers, you'll always find ways to save. To learn more or to join the Florida Sheriff's Association, visit fsamemberperks.org.
An email from the post office? How do they even know my email address?
They don't. This is a bogus email sent by scammers that looks like it is coming from the Postal Service, or even the Postmaster General himself. The email contains fraudulent information about an attempted or intercepted package delivery, and provides a link to click on to find out when delivery is expected. But that click can activate a virus, which can steal personal information such as usernames, passwords, or financial account numbers stored on the computer or mobile devices. Here are some telltale signs that an email is bogus. It contains poor grammar or spelling errors. It states that immediate action must be taken or there'll be dire consequences. It requests personal information under the guise of reconfirming information. The Postal Service does not notify customers about package delivery attempts by email. If you receive such a message, don't open it. Instead, forward it to spam@uspis.gov and then delete the email.
Welcome back. You're involved with the future of technology. Let's talk about, Jeff, what would you like the parents to know about the technology their kids are being engaged with?
That it is rapidly moving forward. They said AGI, artificial general intelligence, would be here in 50 years in 2020. The next year it went to 34 years, then 22, then 12 years. Now it's down to 2 years away. Artificial general intelligence is a whole different bear than even what AI is, because it can think for itself. But regardless of that, that's coming ahead. That's going to greatly affect games and apps. But the stuff now that they are looking at, it is so addicting. It is so intense. And you get to determine all the outcomes of it. So you get so immersive into it, you forget about the time. My son put 80 hours in 4 days right after he had some distressing news. He doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs. His drug was Call of Duty and World of Warcraft. In the 80th hour, a 13-year-old kid from Canada said, grab a gun, shoot yourself, and I lose my son.
Jeff, let's talk about that a minute. What can the parents out there do to get ahead of this issue with AI to fortify their children from these circumstances in our community? What are some of the things you did and what perhaps others can do? Have discussions with your children. Go for a walk on the beach. Talk to them about what motivates them and stuff. Get to know your kids better. I've seen so many parents say here, and they just give them a iPad or a telephone and say, here, play a game or something. And it's not a babysitter. We're supposed to engage with our grandkids and our kids and guardians and other people so they will come to us. Instead, there's a separation that's getting worse and worse. The gray area is just exploded. We've become a nation of extremes, and online video games and social media apps are part of it. A rumor happens, it goes all over the world. We don't realize we live in this instant world, and global and world is something that's going to become more and more in our conversation every day.
We just need to be aware.
Give us an example, a story of how the website helped another family out.
Well, we have a testimony on the screen. In fact, DeAndre, if you can show the testimony.
Friday after school, my son would race by me with a quick hello and rush into his room to play Call of Duty. He would play this online video game late into the night, often with strangers. Waking up at 10 a.m. without eating, he would start playing again for maybe 6 hours. Only then could I speak to him about anything. We heard about the website, parentdigitalanswers.org. When he read about your son Joel being cyberbullied into committing suicide while playing Call of Duty, he got scared. He quit that day. Jeff, thank you and your children's world. I have my son back now.
That was a lady that said, thank you, I have my son back. I can't even imagine that, but I lost my son. I miss him. My daughter's a doctor. We have a professional family, but yet my son, the 6'6", handsome, sharp, had everything the world could offer, great mind, he got addicted to video games, online in particular. And when you're playing with people around the world and how things have progressed, what scares me at night, and I don't get scared easily, hardly at all. I'm a man of faith, I don't get scared. But the AI and AGI that's going to infiltrate all the games and apps that's even doing it now is going to be like giving our kids crack cocaine, unlimited amount of crack cocaine. Right now they have a limited amount of pot. But crack cocaine comes.
Well, Jeff, obviously the citizens out there need to know more about your organization. So how can they learn more about your children's world?
Well, we have a website, Parent Digital Answers. ParentDA.org will take you there. We have 5 keys for parents. I won't go through them all, but know their passwords. Don't let them go to bed with their phones and iPads. Why are they tired? They're up till 2 in the morning chatting with friends, or some maybe looking at pornography or worse. We got to take control again. We had 2 no electronic days a week for our family. It worked pretty good. We need to continue to be parents and grandparents again and have boundaries. Life is full of great things outside the screen.
60 seconds or so, what can you tell us from a law enforcement perspective? What should we be doing better?
Y'all, I'd love that you take the initiative with Florida and international and the nation of wanting to be on the cutting edge of technology. AI has many great things about it, but it's also scary when you go to the next level. AGI is a level of AI that can think for itself, basically. We lose a lot of the control. How are they programmed? What kind of filters are coming in? The world ahead doesn't have to be terrifying, but we need to respect our law enforcement, pay them what they're worth, give you all the budgets to equip the tool, write your congressman, help our sheriffs, we got a fantastic police chief, best I've ever seen, best sheriff I've ever seen. I dealt with a lot of them. All of y'all were involved with leadership by training your people. That's why we're working with y'all in AI, teaching that.
Well, thank you, Jeff. We can't express our appreciation to you enough. You're doing a great job. Coming up next in our Deputy on Duty, you'll get a chance to meet the SWAT team of the LCSO. Stay tuned.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
Damage from hurricanes is devastating and traumatic. After these storms, dishonest contractors show up, hoping to make a quick buck from your insurance claim. They'll promise anything if they can get you to sign a contract, collect your payment in advance, and ultimately do no work at all. Avoid being the victim of contractor fraud. Get estimates from at least 3 contractors. Check references, and remember, if you didn't request it, reject it.
To report fraud, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB. This is a public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
On this episode of Deputy on Duty, we learn more about LCSO's SWAT team.
My name is Kevin Shea. My current role is I'm a lieutenant with the agency. I'm assigned to the Violent Crimes Unit. I also have a tertiary position with the agency on the SWAT team, and my position with the team is SWAT Commander.
Lieutenant Shea has dedicated 20 years to the Sheriff's Office, taking on various roles throughout his career, and has recently stepped into the position of SWAT Team Commander.
I came to the agency in June of 2005, and I started out on uniform patrol, and I stayed in uniform patrol for a while as a FTO. Throughout my career, I've been involved with the FTO program fairly heavily, and also training. In 2009, I tried out and was selected as to be part of the SWAT team. And then last spring of 2024, I became a SWAT commander, and that's the role I've had since.
The SWAT team can be called out for a variety of reasons.
And the team's main function really is high-risk operations. Our bread and butter is training to the level and capability of having to execute a hostage rescue. That is our primary objective. But we're also utilized for other high-risk operations such as search warrants, arrest warrants. But at the same time, we've also been used for other non-criminal operations such as search and rescue and things of that nature.
Their mission is simple: saving lives.
A SWAT team is crucial to have because you always have to be prepared for the worst. I mean, essentially, like I tell people, SWAT is kind of like the 911 for law enforcement.
The team consistently engages in training to maintain their sharpness, both mentally and physically.
All of us get time on the helicopter for doing inserts because there's training involved with boarding their aircraft and offboarding it. And then the explosive breaching. We have breachers, but the team has to train with the breachers. That way we have an idea so nobody gets hurt, because all of these techniques and these tactics that we implement, we don't want anybody getting hurt.
Citizens Academy provides residents of Leon County with a valuable opportunity to understand what a call-out may involve.
So it gives us an opportunity to really provide some education and the opportunity for them to learn what the reality actually is, and hopefully change some hearts and minds about law enforcement and SWAT teams and who we are as human beings.
Behind the tactical gear and intense training, Lieutenant Shea says there are still aspects of the job most people don't realize.
We have primary jobs. Everybody on the team is actually, it's just that is on top of their primary workload.
For those considering a career in law enforcement, come prepared to work hard and serve your community.
I tell everybody it's mind, body, and soul. Read, continue to learn, educate yourself, listen to others, expand your mind, but also take care of your body. Get proper rest, eat a healthy diet, exercise, and then your soul. Find that somebody you can talk to. Don't carry things around with you.
If you're ready to take that leap in your career, apply for a job today at leoncountyso.com. For Leon County Today, I'm Giovanni Hampton.
In times of stress such as quarantine, what goes on behind closed doors can be terrifying, but you don't have to suffer in silence. Help is here. Love is not controlling, love is not frightening, and love is not violent. Love is respect. If you need assistance or just want to talk, we are here. In Florida, call the Domestic Abuse Hotline at 800-500-1119 to speak to someone in your area. Or for more information, email the Domestic Violence Coordinating Council at dvcctally@gmail.com.
Download the Leon County Sheriff's Office mobile app right now. Our mobile app makes it easier than ever to report a crime and get important safety alerts. and follow reported crimes in your neighborhood, all in one convenient location in the palm of your hands. Download LCSO Connect right now. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play by searching LCSO Connect. You can more details about the features of the app on our website, leoncountyso.com.
Welcome back to Leon County Today with Sheriff Walt McNeil. Sheriff, for myself being on the job as a PIO for the last 7 months, I learned so much just from that deputy on duty about our SWAT team.
Yeah, we have perhaps one of the best SWAT teams in the country. The training they go through, the engagements they have, not only here in our community, but we've sent our SWAT team to training in Arkansas, LA. They've gotten the background and the training they need to go in any circumstance. Very proud of them.
Yes.
The fact is that the way I kind of look at and gauge our successfulness is not how many situations we go in and we have to get into a gunfight, but how many of those circumstances occur where our people go in, they're so sufficient, so efficient, so professional that they walk away from those circumstances with the person that they're after coming out alive, and all of them come back alive. And that's what it's all about, trying to take care of those. And they're going to happen. We had the shooting at FSU. The response of all of our SWAT teams in our community responded. But the Leon County Sheriff's Office, we work at that each and every day, and our SWAT team is second to none.
Absolutely, thank you. And then the AI, AGI, so many different layers to what not only children but adults are experiencing when it comes to online. So
yeah, we've got to do a better job.
Yeah.
We've got to do a better job of getting the information out to our citizens about AI and the devastation that's taking place in our community as it relates to just the unknown aspect of having our children in one room and we're in another and have no idea of who they're talking to or who they're engaging with. And we've got to put some of this stuff out in our community so people understand and can then fortify themselves and their children against what's taking place in our society.
absolutely. And then hopefully, because school is back in, that now the school work is keeping our students or our children busier than usual versus the summer. And so of course we hope the goal is that they stay offline a little bit more, maybe 1 hour. I think Jeff said, you know, that's enough just for the day or for the week. And so we're hopefully that's the goal.
Absolutely. And here's another area that all our citizens can be all in with the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.